Welcome to Ultimate Report. I'm Mary Winkenwerder. Have you ever suffered from travel anxiety? Sometimes travel anxiety appears as sweating. Nothing says uneasy like breaking out in a sweat. What if there was a product that helped to keep sweating to a minimum while you lived your busy life? This episode, we meet with a brand who created a product so effective, it is referred to as your own personal bodyguard. Joining us this episode are Tina and Margie from Savvy Traveler to tell us more about No Sweat. Tina, Margie, welcome to Ultimate Report.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
It's very exciting to have you join us to connect with the product developers of something so practical. You kind of pinch yourself and say, why didn't I think of this? Yeah, we're glad to have you here. So No Sweat is an incredibly unique concept. What gap in the market did you seek to fill when you created this product?
Well, we're really on-the-go travelers. We are entrepreneurs. You may have known us from our previous company called Foot Pedals. Mm-hmm. Well, traveling around the world globally in the fashion industry and always being on the go. Margie lived in New York and I lived here in California. We really wanted to create products that we could carry on our bag, keep in our purse, and use no matter where we were going. So kind of like you said, personal bodyguard. Instead of the big bulky packs of antiperspirant or sprays, which caused us to have to check in our bags, we wanted something that's no liquid, no water, no problem. And the thing that's so exciting about this product is it actually has 15% aluminum chloride in it. And the whole tube of Degree Ultra Clear, which is body responsive, only has 14.8. So ours is much more effective than what you traditionally buy over the counter. And that's why it works so well.
Ah, okay. So that was an interesting comparison. So when approaching this product, what is the first thing that we need to know? And second, what are your best tips for use?
I'll address that. I think the best tip for us is that it is a really easy and convenient product. So I know life is just on the go. So you just remove the wipe from the pocket and you just simply wipe it under your arms. Now, being that we're all working in a rush, traveling, a lot of people squeeze gym time, in between their lunch break or before dinner. So this is a great, easy way. I know I have a 15-year-old in high school who likes to freshen up after her gym class as well. So I think that, there's a great range of uses for the product, and it's so simple to take away with you and carry, and it really works well. And I love that it doesn't stain your clothes. So a lot of deodorant leaves deodorant marks on your clothes, which is really, really frustrating because then it's hard to remove.
Yeah, so this is crystal clear. It doesn't only have to be used on your underarms. It can also be used around under your breasts, your feet. You can kind of wipe it around, and use it anywhere.
Your hands are a big deal. I know a lot of people have sweaty.
Hyperhidrosis.
Yeah. So what about the back of the neck?
Sorry, what about what?
The back of the neck?
Oh, the back of the neck, absolutely. That's a big one, especially when your hair is getting all sweaty and it's just hitting the back of the seat. So that's a great place to kind of just keep your cool, if you will.
Absolutely.
Have in a wipe because it does keep you cool. And I mean, you can't really take your aerosol and spray.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to go with a big old, bar. So we like that the whole thing that's so cool is that all of our products are individually packed. So you can use it. It's not going to dry out. You can drop it inside your purse, your office, keep it in your office drawer.
And then you can just put it back in the little pouch.
Yeah, and then discreetly dispose of it when it's convenient for you.
So ladies, can this product be safely and effectively carried through TSA, number one? And what are your best tips for carry-on travel when approaching this product?
Well, for sure it's TSA. It's not considered a liquid. So you could actually fill up a whole entire suitcase and not have to use the little quart-sized plastic baggie. Okay, so we just eliminated one whole space-saving challenge that we had. And then secondly, I think another thing about getting through check-on or through security, it's always so cool for me to have a bag pre-packed, and utilizing our products and having them already in my suitcase, which I always know is my little go-to carry-on. I just replenish when I come home, and that way I always have a bag that's perfectly packed with the essentials.
Also, you can keep it in your handbag, so you don't have to actually pack it in your suitcase and just refresh on a long haul flight.
And it's not all like a flowery scent so guys can use it, kids. It's like, you know, it's universal.
It's definitely universal.
Fresh.
So if a teenage guy wanted to use this, then he could use this, you know, pardon the expression, with no sweat, right?
Exactly.
No sweat.
Yeah, okay. So it's not just a girl thing, it's a guy thing too.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome. Okay, so I know that we talked about one product earlier in the segment, but what are the core ingredients that make this product work so well?
So, of course, the aluminum chlorohydrate is the #1 most effective active ingredient. And then we have inactive ingredients, which really just kind of separate us from the norm. For example, we have sage leaf extract, we have vitamin E, so your skin is still moisturized and you're not having this, you know, irritant under your skin. So it's not only safe, but it's also soothing to the skin.
That's awesome. So you know that you're putting something that has a good function onto your skin, which is really important.
Yeah, exactly. It's not stripping you of all the oils and moisturizers that you need, and you're not going to have that itching problem that a lot of the antiperspirant deodorants have.
That's a good thing to know, everybody. Remember that. So this product may have been designated to the consumer market, but who all can use this product effectively? And are there other uses for the product other than, you know, what you had initially intended?
Oh my gosh, I totally have one. All right, so first of all, our #1 customer is ourselves, you know, sophisticated, modern, savvy business women. That's our core consumer. So women on the go. It could also be businessmen, students, and just anybody that's commuting, stay-at-home moms, anything that's going in between soccer games and all that. And then my secret tip that this can be used for, which is one of my favorite little tips to give, is that it can be wiped on your feet to prevent blisters from occurring. Because of the antiperspirant effect, it creates a little barrier between your skin and the shoe, which is where the sweat builds up. So if you're preventing the sweat, you're preventing blisters from occurring. So that's a little secret tip.
So, okay, let's take that blister tip a step further. I used to work in retail, and so I stayed on my feet for at least 8 hours solid. And does it apply to people who wear heels or stilettos and of course flats?
Any kind of shoe. I know I wear tennis shoes a lot just on a day-to-day, and I definitely blister up. You know, if you keep rubbing the same spot, no matter how comfortable they are, it's just really great to have that extra protection.
It's actually a trick that track stars have been using for years,
right,
putting antiperspirant on their feet. So runners, so professional track runners is what it was actually. That's where I caught that little tip from, and I've been using it ever since. It's great.
That's really smart. And you know what? I like this because I used to do that too. I got to the point where I was doing that too, so I wouldn't blister and my feet would, you know, remain in good shape. And, you know, because I had to stand, you know, and I loved wearing heels because they're just so beautiful. But, you know, I can see where your product would be incredibly valuable because there's no residue. There's absolutely no residue.
Exactly. And it's actually refreshing. It feels refreshing, and it has a cooling feeling.
Yep. All right. So here's the $1 million question. With regular use, how long will this product last? And what is regular use when approaching this product?
You would use it like you would a regular antiperspirant deodorant. So I myself put it on in the morning, or if I am going to raise the roof and go dancing, I might reapply, which happens when I usually go to New York City, but
or Vegas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Have you ever done those little kind of checks throughout the day, like, did I put deodorant on?
And then you're like,
do I smell? Do I? No. I do it. I've been doing it a lot because we've been testing the product. And honestly, the wipe in the morning works perfectly well throughout a normal day. If you are going and exercising or exerting yourself, and you might need to reapply at some point. But honestly, it works very, very well. I'm really, really happy with the results of the product. I feel that the consumer has responded very well to it. It is really high performance and a really easy, understated way to apply it.
So just so we know, in terms of value, how many packets do we get in one product?
You get 4 individually wrapped packets per value pack, which is 4 per case. So it's $9.99 for a set of 4. And that's on all of our products. We kind of pack them in 4-packs so you can kind of mix and match whatever you need.
So it's individual, one-time use products. So you have 4 individual products, one-time use, you use it and you dispose of it. One and done. No water, no problem.
Fantastic. All right. So ladies, where can we purchase this product right now? We saw it, we love it, we want it. Where do we get it?
Well, we just implemented a fantastic promotional offer for introductory new clients at savvytravelers.com.
Wonderful.
Also available on Amazon, and in October we'll be in all Nordstrom stores.
Ooh, that's nice. I like Nordstrom. And just so we know, do you offer a subscription service for this product?
Not yet, but we would certainly be looking into that, and we'll hope to launch that in spring next year.
Fantastic. We hope to have you join us again when you do. All right, ladies, so where can we catch up with Savvy Traveler online?
We are Savvy_Travelers Twitter, and of course Savvy Travelers on our Facebook.
Fantastic. All right, ladies, thanks so much for joining us. It's been great having you on the show and learning about this awesome product. This is amazing. I put this on before the show. It really does work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for talking to us today, Mary.
All right. Catch up with me on my blog, www.beautybeautereport.com, on Twitter @beautypublicist, and on YouTube, Ultimate Report. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us for Ultimate Report. Have a beautiful, successful week. Mwah.